Hey. Hey, you okay? You look a bit... I don't know. Well, run down, to be honest. You sure you're alright? Hey, okay. Shh. Alright, come here a minute. Come on. Okay, well, I don't know what's wrong, okay? But what I do know, 1, you're wonderful. 2, I love being with you. 3, I love you. 4, I'm very handsome. 5, I'm really, really handsome. I mean, you do have to appreciate that in your life. 6, do you appreciate that? I had to work harder than usual to get you to grin at me. Okay. Well, how do I distract you with something, but what do I distract you with? Random topic. Give me a random topic, I guess. See how I do. You can't think of any? Okay. Well, why do I want a random topic? It's just because I know you like listening to me ramble on about things. I don't know, I'm very good at rambling on about things. I mean, hell, every time you listen to me doing one of these little things, it's pretty much always just me, coming up with something on the spot, right? I'm very good at that. And fourth wall breaks. Okay, look, I've got an idea, right? Let's Google random topic generator. Alright. And I'm going to press this button. You can see, okay? So, thestoryshack.com has a random topic generator for us now. I shall press this get ideas button. Okay. I guess I should have hidden it from you so that we could pick a number. Alright, so I'll press it again, and this time we'll pick a number between... It gives you 6 options, so a number between 1 and 6. Pick now. Okay. Europe is our random topic. A bit generalist, I suppose. Europe's a nice place. TM. I don't know. How is Europe a topic? I guess if you're not from Europe, maybe traveling to Europe, where you want to go in Europe. I want to see the Eiffel Tower, but then that's France or Paris. And also it's incredibly overrated. Yes, it's incredibly overrated. Look, if you'd never seen if you knew what, scaffolding and train tracks and things like that were, and you'd never seen the Eiffel Tower in your life, you would say, that's a big bit of scaffolding. I wonder, what they're going to build there, or why is there a train track in the sky? It's overrated. It's a big, horrible, ugly metal thing, right? And people grow up being told that, oh, this thing is wonderful, so they believe that, oh, this thing is wonderful, as opposed to, oh, this thing is a stain on the skyline of Paris. I'm just saying, things overrated. No one's ever said that to you before? Well, there's no one quite like me, is there? Okay, new idea, because, I don't know, Europe's too vague. We click the get ideas button. Pick a number between 1 and 6, please. Bananas. What the hell am I going to do with bananas? Don't smirk at that, thank you. Bananas. Nothing suggestive. Nothing suggestive is in my head. You be quiet. And stop giggling. Alright. God, I really don't know. I mean, you could... Will you stop laughing? It's not going to be anything suggestive. Get your mind out of the gutter, my lord. I guess bananas are very useful in desserts. I don't know. Why are these topics so bad for me? I keep getting stuff I can't really talk about. Screw it. I'm vetoing bananas All I get is grinning from you. Right, number 1 to 6. Okay, archery. Bloody hell. I'm just not rolling anything that's good for me. Okay, one thing I will say. If I had been born, back in the days of Robin Hood, no one would have thought he's any Robin Good, because I'd have been the supreme archer. I would have been kind of like rolling about. I'd have been a celebrity, basically. Big, shiny celebrity. Best archer in the world. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I have been? You ever have that thing that you've never gotten to try, but you know you'd be amazing at it? Archery. I'd have been the greatest archer. Because here's the thing, right? In the same way that, when I was a kid, I would go out in my back garden and kick a football into a net over and over and just play about and learn technique and learn how to put a certain curve on the ball and all that, just by trying things and testing a theory. Yeah, the scientific theory. Try something, test it. Doesn't work. Try something slightly different and just keep working on stuff and figuring stuff out for yourself. I was good at that. I was really good at that. So if I'd been an archer, I'd have, gone out with a few arrows and just shot at a target and figured out a bunch of different ways to do things. And if you hold the bow just so, and if you point it just to this bit of the North Star and you aim, at the left pectoral muscle of the target, and then you fire with a certain spin on it, when you can curve it round someone and, under a bridge and over a mountain, and then hit the person right between the eyes. Greatest archer ever. You think it sounds realistic? Hey, that's how the films work. Okay, but I'm just saying, some of these archers, the Olympics, they have these, big ridiculous machines. It looks like it's more robot than a bow and arrow that you'd see in Tales of Yore. And yet, they'll fire the thing up and pew, miss. Well, by miss, I mean they don't hit the exact middle, right? It's pathetic. I'd hit the middle. They're all overpaid. I don't know if they are paid, but if they are paid, they're overpaid. I'm sure that if the people who spend their entire lives doing it can't do it, that I could definitely do it given a couple of opportunities. For that's how things work. Let's see. Okay. New topic. Caves. Man, have I been to any caves? I've obviously been to a cave, but have I been to a notable cave? I feel like talking about the stuff I learned, in school and geography, about stalagmites and stalactites. Which one comes from the ceiling and which one's on the ground? I don't even remember anymore, if I'm being honest. I feel like that was about the only thing I learned, so that's not convenient. Man, this whole random topic generator was supposed to be a way for me to show off my vast arrays of knowledge, and instead I keep getting completely garbage topics I know nothing about. It's almost as if my general knowledge isn't as good as I thought. But that can't be. That's a terrible conclusion. The correct conclusion is simply that it hasn't given me any good topics yet, and that it's rigged. It's extremely rigged. Rigged against me. Like everything in life. Especially the algorithm. Okay. Next one. Dolphins. Right. I mean, okay, to be fair, I know a few interesting things about dolphins. The Miami Dolphins. What do you mean I can't cheat? Wait. But the Miami Dolphins are dolphins. Look, it's in the name. Miami Dolphins. I have to be about the actual animal. Oh, fine. Ugh. What a stickler for technicalities in this made-up game. There aren't even any rules. How can I be breaking rules that don't exist? Just do dolphins? Oh, fine. Okay, so. Dolphins. Let me think. The hole at the top of his head is what they use for breathing. There's a fact. Smiley face. Okay, a few actually interesting things. Dolphins will play with pufferfish. Or I don't know if it's, no, it's not pufferfish. It's one of these fish that release toxins. And the reason they do it is, well, there's not really any other way of putting it, is to get high. So you'll see dolphins will they'll literally bat about this fish thing until it releases the toxins, then they let it go. And then you can just see these videos of like the dolphins just floating about in the water, basically stoned. It's so, dolphins use recreational things the way that some humans do, which I think is pretty noteworthy, if nothing else. There's also all sorts of stories of dolphins being very nice and also very horrible, depending on which story you happen to read. But interesting stories. I mean, dolphins are one of the creatures where you can actually see examples of morality being a exclusively human trait. They can display incredibly human-like emotional responses to various situations, which is why you hear the stories about them defending a stranded person from sharks or something like that. They have a sense of justness and fairness. So there are other animals like elephants. I think there were bears. There was a story about morality in bears. Point is, if you look around, you can find amazing stories about moral actions in wildlife that don't directly benefit them, right? That's why it's a moral action. And dolphins are at the forefront of that. Okay, that's enough about goddamn dolphins. Community music therapy. I saw music when you said the number. I was like, community music therapy. What the hell do I know about that? Well, I'm going to take a very liberal definition of that and say, I like nightclubs. What do you mean I can't use that? Okay, what about my Discord streams then? Come on, that's a community. People are chatting and letting stuff go. People are having, a few adult beverages. They're talking about things. They are, venting if they need to. It's kind of therapeutic to dance anyway. People had little light shows going. YouTube DMCA'd me. All the classics of therapy, right? What good therapy session doesn't end up on YouTube taking down your stream for no reason? Apart from, you're playing music. Well, that's what I like to believe. Whoever comes up with these moronic rules has to sound like. What? More therapy. Ugh. At least you're getting to giggle at me about this. And see, despite the fact that me pointing out is very likely to ruin all, I would just like to point out the fact that you are now smiling. You are giggling. You're cuddle up to me and you're happy. And so the random topic generator has done a wonderful job. Oh wait, no, the topic generator doesn't do anything. It was all me, I forgot, of course. How could I be so stupid as to neglect my own brilliance? I'll be honest, when I originally had this idea, I thought I'd be better at just talking about some random topic. I'd keep rolling stuff that I feel like I've either talked too much about or, one more for the road. Okay. And nutrition. Right. I live on pasta, I'm gonna be honest. I live on pasta and chicken, so nutrition is not my specialty. I still have the same diet I had when I was kind of an athlete, and given that, I don't run as much as I used to, or, at all, really, it's probably too carb heavy, but on the plus side, I do eat fruits and veg, when I remember to. The good news is I don't drink any fizzy drinks or anything like that. The only things I drink are water, beer, and milk. So there's that. And then there's that I don't really eat sweets. I don't eat a lot of the bad stuff, right? Which is why I'm not, a balloon animal, given my lack of exercise. And I'm going to try and exercise more. But for now, my nutrition is okay. Maybe I should take more Flintstones gummies. Or indeed any Flintstones gummies. Yeah, I know what they are. Yeah. Anyway, there are your random topics for the day. Yeah, maybe we should do it again. But the main thing was for me to be able to ramble about random topics for you and just take your mind off stuff and let you cuddle up to me. So, I think we achieved that, don't you?